Darren, how you doing? Let's go ahead and get your reading done today, okay? I do appreciate you coming to me for a personal reading. Just a couple of things I want to touch on before I get started, okay? First off, this is obviously being streamed on my main YouTube channel, but it's unlisted. What that means is nobody can view this video without the link. It will remain on my channel permanently, but if you lose the link, you lose access to the video. So if you'd ever like to come back to this video at any point in time in the future, I would recommend saving the link somewhere because I will not be able to dig it up for you if you lose it, okay? Second off, what I do with these readings is I read and read and read until I hear myself becoming repetitive and annoying. Once I start repeating the same thing over and over and over, that's my cue that the message you needed to hear has come through. There's no official time limit, okay? Whoa, so having said that, let's go ahead and get into it here. It says general reading, love, career, all that good stuff. Currently single, trying to walk away from a past situation. As far as career-wise, I'd like to know about a future situation. Okay. So if you're currently single, what do you mean you're trying to walk away from a past situation? You mean trying to move on from it? Like here? Trying to get over it? Is that what you mean? We shall see here. I'm going to pull you a general love spread. And I guess I'm going to go ahead and do this. Ooh, there you go. 9 of Wands there. I guess I'm going to go ahead and do this almost like YouTube style. A little bit more specific, though. 9 of Wands, though. Let's get 5 shuffles. 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Knight of Swords in the reverse. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Page of Cups in the reverse. The Empress. Hangman. 2 of Wands in the reverse. Queen of Wands in the reverse. 3 of Swords reversed. Queen of Swords. God damn, dude. The Strength reversed. Shit, you sure are trying to move on from a past situation, ain't you? Still see you just a little bit stuck on it, though. There is that one little part of you that's still kind of hanging around waiting. And I get it. I think we all get it. We've all been there, you know. But right now, as far as love goes, I don't really see any action happening at all, to be 100% honest. Not really. And I don't know if you'd prefer it to be that way or not, but I'm going to tell you what, it's the best thing for you. Because right now you're drained. Let's just pull out a hypothetical, okay? Let's say if you were to go off and hop into another love situation, it would be a repeat of the same thing. It would be a repeat of the same thing, okay? And that's fine, but I don't really know if you would have the psychological and the emotional bandwidth to understand what it is that's repeating and why. Queen of Wands reversed, 2 of Wands, and the Queen of Swords reversed. Damn, dog. Damn, dog. Right now, I see you being very pissed off and irritated about probably anything that has to do with love, right? Whatever this past situation was, anytime you see anything that reminds you of love, period, which is probably pretty fucking frequently, right? Especially if you haven't moved on from your past situation yet. Anything you see that's similar to that or like kind of reminds you or whatever, you know, it could be a couple out holding hands in public, something, you know, you get mad. You know, there's that part of you that kicks in and gets pissed off. That's what I'm seeing here. That's what I'm seeing here. And I'm going to tell you from experience, don't let yourself linger in that for too terribly long. If you can possibly pull yourself out of that, because if Trust me, if you hop into another relationship or situationship, or you try to ensue another kind of whatever, another kind of situation or whatever, while you're still feeling like this, ooh, it ain't gonna go nowhere. Ooh, a lot of times, most of the times that I've tried that, I ended up getting hurt worse by that person than I was about the past situation. That can happen very frequently. Like I said, right now, I know this is going to sound kind of strange. Of all these cards here that are of paramount importance, this right here is the most important keystone in your situation as far as love goes. Your strength is in the reverse. You are drained. Like I said, this right here says a lot. Because that strength, that emotional and that psychological wherewithal, the bandwidth to actually be able to take some hits, Whenever we take a hit, which we will, you'll never be able to roll through this life without taking a hit. And you're drained, you can't process that, You can't process that shit. So I think right now it's very important. These two here, though, are the silver lining as far as your love goes. These two here, the Empress and the Hangman. Just stay put. Right now, you did say that you were working on moving on past a past situation. You didn't ask about future situations, so I don't really know what your plans are. But just in case, see, if anybody was to come near this man right here, boy, am I getting hit in the head with a fucking stick, dude. That's what he's waiting on. This is the I wish a motherfucker would card. Look at that dude. Look at him. He's in I wish a motherfucker would mode. That's what that card's all about. That's exactly what that card means, too. He's done fought one hell of a battle. He ain't giving up. He's still got his stick right there. He's like, come on, I dare you. I dare you. I wish a motherfucker would. That's what this card is. And that's kind of where you're at right now. That's kind of the energy that you're putting off, especially when it comes to love situations. Okay, so it actually behooves you. And that wouldn't just be wise. It actually behooves you to stay alone for a while. Okay, most people don't do that, though. I promise you, just in case. Like I said, I don't really see you having any plans to try to go out and find anybody else. Whether you do or you don't, I promise you, if you try right now while you're still feeling like this, it's just going to make things worse. It's going to make it worse. Oh, it's just going to make it worse. See what I'm saying? That's what a lot of us do. We get our heart broken and we jump to the next person to try to make it feel better. That's no different than turning to drugs or alcohol to mask your feelings. Same thing. Vibrationally identical. Getting your heart broke by one person and then jumping straight to another person just to get over that heartbreak is vibrationally identical to going out and drinking just because you're brokenhearted, or going out and doing drugs because your feelings got hurt and you're trying to numb that pain. Vibrationally identical. Okay, so don't do that. You need to stay put for a while. Okay? All right. Know about a future situation with career. Here we go. I'm becoming more and more comfortable reading career situations. Just while I'm putting some energy into this deck right here. I do have a background of extreme poverty. Okay? Extreme. Living under bridges, eating out of trash cans, picking cigarettes off the ground. That was me. Oh, yeah. So when I read, well, pretty much anything really that we're trying to attract, because I took law of attraction and manifestation courses to get where I'm at today, but I'm starting to enjoy the money readings a little bit better, and the advice at least, because I find it very, very easy to manipulate that energy, you know? So whenever somebody is having a difficult time financially and they come to me, I can give you the advice, and I have a good time doing it. I have a really good time doing it, you know, because I know what works. We'll see though. We'll see. Hang on. I'm gonna shut up real quick. Might talk and fuck the reading up. Boom. The Ace of Pentacles. There it is. Ace of Pentacles. Let's get 5 shuffles here. 1, 2, 3, 2 more. Boom, Ace of Wands. So when it comes to this future situation, are you asking whether or not it's going to get up off the ground? God damn, yeah. Looks good. Looks good. Looks real good for you here. Looks very good. Ooh, here we go, though. Ooh, here we go. All right. I got a feeling, though, that you are going to, universe has a little lesson for you. Okay, universe got a little lesson for you. You may have already learned this, or you may not. It really doesn't matter. But when it comes to your past situation in love, trust me. Trust me. This cannot buy the solution to this problem. Trust me, it can't. It cannot. No matter how much of this you have, no matter how many people you have kissing your ass, no matter how much money, how many things you can buy, this right here will not solve this problem. Promise you that. And the way it sits in this moment here, is that I'm seeing, with the Hierophant in the reverse next to that, okay, more money, more problems. Fuck, I don't even want this anymore. 10 of Swords. This is what it's looking like. Like I said, you may have experienced this before. I don't know what your financial background is like, but whether you have or you haven't, the reason I say you may have before is because of the 8 of Swords right here. And this card, what this woman is doing, she bound herself. Okay, she's not being held against her will. She bound herself and blindfolded herself very loosely and is choosing to stand there and ignore the facts and the truths that surround her. That's why I say you may have experienced this before. Whether you have or you haven't, it doesn't really matter. I see that you're really, really, really going to be faced with the true understanding of what it means when people say money does not buy happiness. We've all heard that phrase. Most of us don't fucking believe it, right? Until we get some money. And then we get some more money. And then we get some more. And then some more, and some more, and some more. And we got money rolling in. But we ain't got no fucking happiness. We're no happier. I don't feel any different, really. And that's what I see you going through here. In probably the next year. Definitely the next year. Unless you get in there and you do some healing work for this past situation. Okay, because it's going to be to the point to where you got something real fruitful coming up for you here. Oh, fuck yeah, dude. Check it out. Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, 10 of Pentacles. Dude, it's going to pop off. It's going to pop off real quick. And you're going to learn real quick. You're going to learn real quick. It's not going to fix your problems. So before this pops off, I would highly, highly recommend highly recommend that you do as much inner work as possible to heal as much of this shit as you're still clinging on to. Grudges and broken hearts and people you're mad at and all this and that. I got news for you too. Rubbing this in their face, ain't gonna change nothing. That'll just give them more of a reason to talk shit about you and hate you. Promise you. I promise you. All right, let me pull you an advice spread real quick. Queen of Cups in the reverse. 4 shuffles. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Four swords. Strength reversed again. What did I just say in the last spread? Money cannot fix this problem. 9 of Cups. There it is. 10 of Wands reversed. There it is. Queen of Pentacles in the heart of the spread. 2 of Swords reversed. The Magician reversed. 7 of Cups in the upright. It's in the reverse this time. It was in the upright in the same position down here in the last spread. It's in the reverse this time. So if you take the time, see what this dude's doing? He's meditating. Overall, he's meditating and he's doing inner work and he's actually thinking. Okay? You need to clear that mind. Regain your strength. Fill your own fucking cup. Another person is not going to do that for you. Money is not going to do that for you. Okay? Magician in the reverse as well. This is going to be something, okay, so in the last spread, the Hierophant was in the reverse in the heart of the spread. Is your advice, the Queen of Pentacles is in the upright in the heart of the spread. You're not going to want to commit to this probably, but you need to. You need to. This is something you don't need to walk away from. You don't need to walk away from because it's going to be very fruitful and very lucrative. What you need to do is go in and heal this and heal this. Okay? Let go of those burdens from the past. I promise you. I promise you, money is not going to do that for you. It's not. Keep your love options open too. Keep them open. Keep them way, way open. Don't try to manifest anything new in love. Keep your options open. Okay? And this may sound kind of funny. This may sound kind of funny, but I learned this in Mind Mastery School before I started making really good money. You might want to go celibate for a while. You might want to go celibate for a while. That right there is the test that separates the men from the boys. Okay? That will conserve your life force energy so you can put it where you need it. As you don't, especially if you start making a lot of money and go throwing money around and start picking up all these women, do you have any idea how powerful it is when you have sex with a woman? That is an energy entanglement. If you're not careful, if you don't know who you're fucking, they can suck every ounce of that from you. Okay? Men are the producers of the life force energy. The women are the receivers of it. Okay? Don't just go giving it away to anybody out there just because you can. You might want to go settle it for a while. You don't have to. Don't have to. But it would probably help. If not, if you choose not to, that's cool. Nothing wrong with that. But be very, 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 very picky, choosy, and careful with who you lay down with. Very picky and choosy. Okay? You're being invited to step up to the next level. I see some good things happening for you. You're definitely being invited to step up to the next level. And that puts an extra responsibility on your shoulders. Puts a hell of a responsibility on your shoulders, okay? Everything is going to change. Everything. Everything. Okay? So, anyway, I'm definitely feeling like the message you needed to hear has come through. Okay? I hope that gave you the clarity and the guidance that you needed. If you ever want to come back for another personal reading, you are more than welcome to email me at any given time, and we could set you up another date. But for now, I do feel like that was your message, okay? So I am going to go ahead and end the reading here. Thanks again for coming to me, and I wish you the best of luck on your journey. Have a good one.